Hello Scorpio, welcome to Cardelian Moon. I'm Lisa
And I'm Joe.
and we will be doing your reading for January 2019. I will be using the Psychic Tarot deck and confirming with the Gilded Tarot.
And as a Reiki practitioner, I work with chakras. I have a card for each of the chakras, and I use spirit messages to interpret these and give you further explanation.
Okay, without further ado, we'll get going and see what January 2019 has in store for you. Please bear in mind energies can go one way or the other. If it doesn't resonate at present, sorry. But do check back again in January, and don't forget to check out your rising moon and Venus signs if you know what they are. If you don't, you can just type into Google what's my moon sign and it will bring you up a list of websites. Most of them are free that you can put your details in, and it'll tell you exactly what your moon signs are, your ascendants, etc, etc. Okay, without further ado, let's get going. So Scorpio, let's see what January has in store for you. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so we're thinking about some creative pursuits here. Okay, so life hasn't been too bad so far. Well, or this month, I should say. Things aren't going too bad. I think you want to take on a new creative pursuit. There's something you want to get your teeth into. I don't know whether this is a you're right, lovely.
Yeah, one flew on the floor.
Okay. I don't know if this is a new hobby or I really don't feel it's work related. I feel it's more creative or artistic or something along them lines. And you've been a bit unsure with yourself as to whether to join in with this extracurricular activity. Oh, sorry, not to fly. But it's still on your mind. It's still on your mind to go ahead with it. In fact, you feel if you do go ahead with it, it might bring you in a little bit of pocket money. But you're still debating it with yourself. You're still not 100% sure if I do see you going ahead with it, and I see it being successful. But I think you've been pushing yourself too much mentally with regards to it, and maybe you just need to take a little step back for a little while. I think you're still buzzing from the holiday season, and I think what you need to do is just calm yourself down, chill out a little bit, and then go for it. Because I think if you go rushing in too much now, you're going to tilt the scales and you're going to unbalance yourself. And it's I'm not saying don't have passion for it. It's obviously really important you have passion for it, and I can see you have passion for whatever it is, this thing you want to do. And I can see you earning a little bit of money out of it. Not tons, but and I can see it being successful and taking off, whatever this I don't know, maybe you want to start doing artwork and selling your paintings or something along them lines. Maybe you're thinking of something along them lines. But I think you just need to wind down from the holiday season and the buzzing and the partying and the drinking and the bits and pieces like that. Let's get some clarifications on this. Let's see why it's advising you to just calm down a little bit first. So can I have some clarifications, please? Not that many. But I mean, yeah, it looks like it is an idea you've been thinking about, and I think you've ended something else that maybe you were doing that there was another situation and another something you were doing. Again, it may have been an extracurricular activity or something like that, and you've excelled at it and you've done it. Like, say for example, it was judo or something. You've got the black belt now. You're a 4th or 5th dan or whatever it is. I don't know anything about judo, obviously, but you know, you've done that. You've mastered that. You know, and so now you're looking for a new idea, a new creative, expressive venture of some description. You know, and I know what you're like. If you put your mind to something, you Scorpios, you just continue until it's done, and you do become vague. I mean, I'm a Gemini, so I'm like a jack of all trade, master of none. Whereas you guys do put everything into what it is you want to do, which is great.
Dogged determination, isn't
yes,
it?
definitely. I don't see any major problems with anyone, well, nothing that you guys couldn't handle, but I do feel you should have to really jump in, but not. But you're really passionate about this new idea. That's what's going on here. You're really, really passionate about it, and you really want to get your teeth into it. And I can feel your energy. You're like, oh, let's go. Almost the way a dog is when you're trying to leave the house. To, you know, you're going to take it out for a walk, kiss at the door when it's like this.
Because the chakra I have for you is your solar plexus, which is all about I can and confidence and striving forward. It's all about, you know, having the willpower to succeed and the vitality to put the energy into it all.
And we're not saying you shouldn't do that. We're not saying you shouldn't, but I think so that you don't burn yourself out.
Yes.
Just chill first.
Yes.
Give yourself a little bit of a break. Yeah, if you don't give yourself a bit of a break, you're gonna put yourself into a bit of a bind. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're almost gonna lock yourself up and down, you know, so that you won't be able to. So it is really, really important that you just take a little bit of time out. I know you're really eager to get on with it, and I understand that. I know exactly how passionate Scorpios are. My son's a Scorpio, so I know exactly how passionate you are. And you know, when you want to do something, you are there, you are focused, and you're into it, and you're going for it. But if you go into this without having a rest and a bit of a just like come back down to earth sort of thing first, you're going to lock yourself up inside it, and you're going to get stuck, and it's not going to progress the way you want it to progress. Okay, I mean, everyone knows that that you're good at whatever you put your mind to. Everyone knows that. Like I said, you don't stop. You're quite happy to.
Yeah, I can clarify that because I've also pulled out Soul Solitude, which is all about rejuvenating your soul, because you just don't have the energy to. You've got the energy, but because you're a whirl of emotions and ideas, you're not giving it a chance to slot into the places where it should, like a jigsaw would fit together. It's all wham, 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 and it's going to get all jumbled up, and you're not going to be able to pull on your strengths, so that, you know, you can find the peace and the serenity to get where you're going.
Again, I'm getting you need to rest. The universe is actually telling you to rest. It's saying to you, look, have a drink, sit down, calm down. You know what I mean? This is also why you've got, you need to wait a bit for it. You know, I would go ahead with it. Let's see if we can work out if this is pocket money coming in for you as well. Because if you go flying in, I'm not saying it won't be successful if you go flying in, but I am saying you are gonna. It's going to be like running an engine without oil in it.
Yeah, burnout.
Yeah, it will burn out. It will burn out and it will cease. You know, and when things like that happen, I know how frustrated you can get. And you'll beat yourself up over it for ages just because you didn't take a weekend off. You know, so can we clarify this? 9 of Pentacles, please. Oh, nearly. Yeah, so go ahead with it. There's no, it's not showing as a failure, as long as you rest and recoup first, and just bring yourself back down to earth a little bit. maybe as well you need to rest and recoup, because maybe there's some sort of divine timing involved here as well. Yeah, you'll work towards your goal. Yeah, you need to rest. You definitely need to rest
I'm getting that too.
first, and then go ahead with it. Also, this new venture, you might meet. I see that you might meet someone, so I'm going to clarify that one. It looks like you might meet someone on this new venture, and I don't know if it's a soulmate energy or a twin flame energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, because you might be married, it doesn't necessarily mean,
No.
you know, a romantic interest. It could be a new best friend. It could be something along them lines. Or maybe you and your partner are thinking of going into this new venture together, or this new extracurricular
Because
thing.
I have the relationships card here.
Oh,
And
excellent.
I was waiting for you to finish. And
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, you
Who her
have
version.
have the downtime. And I'm also feeling your current relationships. I don't know if you can see, we've got lots of people in here. They're going, some are in the distance, some are coming. Have the downtime when you're resting, just to put a little bit of attention on the relationships that you have. But we've got people coming to the fore. Definitely. I don't feel romantic relationship. I do feel that this could be maybe a new business partnership or something like this,
or a new collaboration.
and it will ease your burden, your pressure, if you do decide to go ahead with your project or whatever your big idea is.
Well, I've got come up with regards to the Two of Cups. The King of Swords. This is very intelligent, clear-speaking person. They know what they're talking about. And then I've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is about, again, sort of working towards your goals, working with somebody else towards your goals. So I do feel, or maybe if, say for example, you had done the judo and you've become a black belt or whatever it is, whatever it is that, you know, the highest level, maybe you and someone else that has become a black belt are now talking about, well, hang on, maybe we can teach this. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you know, we know this now. Let's work together and let's set it up and let's teach other people, and that's what's going to be bringing you in a little bit of pocket money with it. So I do see a collaboration, and again, you know, working towards a common goal with this person. Like I said, it's the King of Swords. I mean, this could be male or female energy, obviously, but like I said, this person is very intelligent, very clear speaking and concise. They're quite happy to carve out what they want, you know, because I mean, the sword they're holding is the Ace of Swords, which is like also the new beginning. So you know, they're quite good at carving out the future and things like this. So yeah, I feel it's a collaboration that is definitely going to bring you in some money, and but I still don't feel it's fully business based. I feel it's more, like I said, an extracurricular thing, but it's going to bring you in pocket money, and I do see a collaboration with it. But it looks good, but do rest and recoup first.
Absolutely.
So, have you anything else to add, honey?
No, I actually haven't, because we've done it together, haven't we?
Okay, we have.
Yes.
We have. So, okay, Scorpio, that is your reading for January. Good luck with the new venture. Sounds very exciting, and it is going to be successful.
Most definitely.
It is going to be successful, but rest first.
Absolutely.
If you've liked this video, please hit the like button. Feel free to comment. We'll accept any comments, as long as you're not swearing. Swear if you like, we don't mind. Please hit the subscribe button, and there's also a little bell down there. If you click on that, that will notify you when we next upload some videos, or we do some of our live collaborations that we have coming up, which we're quite excited about. So without further ado, thank you very much. I'll put my teeth in a minute. But I only had a ginger ale down the pub with my dinner. I didn't even drink. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we will see you next month.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yes. Take care. Bye.
Bye.